Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to the stream. Clumsy Trucking Wednesday for a change. I was a bit torn what to stream today, so I let the guys over at the Discord server vote, and the vote has been pretty overwhelming towards ETS2 MP. So that's what we're doing today. How is everyone? Who do I see? We have Tom and Jay being busy even before the stream started. Thanks for joining early. Tom, you've applied successfully. We'll look at that application later for the VTC. If anyone else wants to join, !VTC should give you the link to the page. And then we have Alex joining as well. How's the hunting? Did you join, Jack? Sorry I wasn't able to drop by. How's it been going, guys? Took down the tab where his poll was for the games. It is there under the suggestions channel, but I guess it's a bit late now to vote. But you can still see the results. So how's everyone doing? What have you guys been up to? Hey Patrick, glad you could join. A little bit of a different wallpaper today. Just going back to Switzerland, I was looking through the wallpapers available in my folder and I thought, don't feel like autumn anymore, but I do feel this picture. It looks more timeless. So we'll go with this one. Hunting was good until Steam went down. Rip. No wonder you guys were able to vote early in the Discord. I was wondering about that. Hey Calvinator, welcome back. How have you been? Let's fire this up and start trucking. If anyone wants to join the convoy, feel free to drop by. I'm actually not sure where we will be starting from. That's a good question. Should I maybe... Yeah, that's a good question, guys. How should we do it? Because... let me go... Pick the vanilla winter ultra. I'm hoping that the winter stuff works now. And then I figured out that you apparently had to disable this chromatic aberration effect, so it doesn't have that weird distortion or blur in the main menu in the text. ProMods 1 385 folks, let's join that one. Wait a minute, 23 months for Jay. Congrats, man. Didn't that happen last week? Double sub hype? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So let's go with Clumsy MP ProMods and see how that loads up. Now, there was an ETS2 update, but I guess it was just the event finishing. There we go. Thankfully, ProMods didn't need to reload. We have a few emails here. Can help you grow, special transports, yada yada. That's fine. Graphics wise, we are still good. 1440. Benchmark wise, we are locked to 120 FPS. That's what we want. Alright, I think we are ready here. Let's see where we are right now. Ah, is that the one, Calvin? Nice, nice. There we go. Winter is working. Yes, connection is established. I can press tab. There we go. We have two other folks in this area. We ended up in the exact place we start in the same exact place we ended last stream. I haven't touched the profile since. We are in Stockholm and we just bought our truck, so we can make our way. Where do you guys want to go? I've had suggestions of Spain. I've had suggestions of going to the quarry. Is the quarry in Kirkenes or is that a different one? But so we can experience the havoc. I'm also okay with that. Any ideas, guys? Just south of Kirkenes. I think I'd want to try that out. Yes, which truck were you eyeing, Calvinator? So if you guys weren't here for the stream last Friday, we started a new profile. Oh, there's actually a guy there. that is a real player. We are an MP right now for those who just joined. Nice. And we bought our own truck finally at the end of the stream. An Actros. And I'm loving the look of it. You were one of them votes. Nice. There is a quarry just south of Kirkenes, so we can make our way there. South of Kirkenes. This is Kirkenes. That one, Stein. Okay. We can try that. So we can try and look for a job that takes us northeast. Maybe past Finland for a change, huh? Last stream we went through Sweden. And we went through this road already. I did not discover this Soderhamn. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's fine. We'll make a way. Alright, let's go with that. Hey Thor, glad you made it, man. We are an MP now for a change. Let's see, anything that takes us to the northeast. Let's go for price per distance. That's the best leveling. Finland, we can start with that as a warm-up. But if we want something that takes us very far up, I don't think we'll find it. 16.23 euros per kilometer. The best one we can find is this guy, but that's going the same path we took, so I think we go this way instead. Fragile, potted flowers to Turku, that's a good warm-up. And if anyone wants to join the convoy, we can all meet in Turku, okay? We'll make our way northeast, or north, towards Kirkenes. Let's see what the hype about that quarry is all about. Nice bendy bits. You like the bends, that's good. Yes, Calvin, send your suggestion. Can't promise anything, but we'll see what we can find. So where's this thing? So let's have a look how the preset is looking like. The preset I have is from John Doe 6. And I was able to put his link now in the mods list, so !mods. Look under the graphics section at the bottom, there's John Doe 6's thread. So that's the default color. It's a bit washed out. If you look, it's a bit foggy, a bit too high brightness, I think. That one just makes everything look sharper. Love it. And it's subtle, doesn't change too much, not too flashy. It just like improves brightness and contrast a bit and probably a bit of coloring. That's nice. 35 kilometers away. Okay, might as well get started. Yarr! How are you doing, Jack? Couldn't be in the last stream, no worries, Thor. Glad you made it today. 113H. So that's even older. That's a 3 series, I think, right? That's older than the 4 series, if I remember correctly. Is that the one from Equalizer? Can't quite remember. It does have the winter mod enabled in DMP. Yes, it does work. Oh, crap. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Dak. Yes. Hey, Dak. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it's a mod. It's a Frosty mod, it's called. And there are instructions in the Truckers MP site to enable it even with MP. So nice of the guys to do that. How was hunting, Jack? I was thinking of playing Raft today, but the votes did not go in Raft's favor. I think we only had 2 votes the last time I checked, and I can imagine who those 2 votes were from. But it's all good. If you decide to stream it, Jack, I might just drop by and play with you guys. But I might not stream it myself, as there is not much interest in there in the channel. But I did install it already, so I should be ready to go when you guys get into it. Also, you can see, even with the reshade settings, no blur on the on the menu anymore on the text, right? That's because I removed the chromatic aberration. It's an aberration, alright? Or was that abomination? So Jack had his game crash. Is that the time when Steam went down and Hunter crashed? Is that what Alex was talking about? It's an older truck. Yeah, I remember driving with that before. Maybe it's time to go back to the classics, huh? I would like that. Very apt for Rust map. Game crashed 3 times, then Steam died. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it just doesn't work the way you want it, huh? 2 RAF votes from the Bob Dodgers. I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah. Hey Gav, long time no see, man. How have you been? Have you been on the roads? Just exploring. We should be staying on the right side. Okay. I love these tunnels in Sweden. The multifaceted tunnels. When I first saw it in Driving Bros videos, I was like, wow, Sweden has those. If you didn't know where you were going, you would surely get lost, but it was super cool to watch. Super cool to see. Man, that looks so good from there, huh? And with the snow, it just fits. ProMods for the win. Yes, we are, Thor. We're going towards that direction, towards Kirkenes. See what the hype is all about. But maybe by the time we reach there, it'll be too late already for Europe and most of the people have slept. So we might get a... how do you say? A toned down version of the chaos. Hey, Skazi. Yes, indeed. We started it last week and I want to keep with the practice so we get time to hang out more with each other in actual MP for those who are interested. And for those who are not in the mood to drive but are in the mood to hang out, then the chat is always there. Kia. Do you guys know if they... so the job should be right here. I guess the pickup point is there on that side. Let's see if I remember this correctly. It's a bit weird, this layout. Okay. Doesn't look good for our new truck. Oh, the roads are there. This is not actually a road. That's why. That was not meant to be drive at. One of them tunnels like that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Advanced layouts. Let's go and choose one. We can actually choose a a World of Trucks contract as well, right? Let me see. Oh no, probably not because we're in ProMods. My bad. So let's stick to that one. It looks like we do have the right skins here, but no, I don't think the ProMods trailer and company pack are implemented. Just the ProMods map itself. That was my next question was going to be. Raft tomorrow. Let's do it. Yes. Did I choose a job or what? I didn't. Okay. Let's go and reverse back again. Let me catch up with chat while we're doing this. You've been poorly as well. Pneumonia. Oh my goodness. Get well soon, Gav. Get some rest, yes. I have a milder version. I have cuffs and it's not yet fully healed. It's getting better. I do like that much better. So get well soon. Drink plenty of water. Sleep early. All that stuff. Part of the new I-90. Good to know. Thanks for the info. Hey Nick, glad you could join. What's up? How have you been doing? Nice silver badge. Good? Yeah, just like a pro. Sometimes you get lucky. Oh, that doesn't look bad at all, huh? Let's take a photo here while we're in a non-collision spot. And because I'm lazy, I'll just use my mouse to scroll. Too bad we can't get bridge shots here, or can we in MP? We'll need to really stop and go on the shoulder maybe, but it should still be possible to take bridge shots, right? I mean, I guess that's not illegal. We won't get kicked by taking shots if we are on the side of the road and not hassling anyone. Not too good, but let's take it anyway. Give me a few moments here, guys. Just scratch my photo taking itch. Go up a bit. Get that Clumsy Geek goodness. Go back. Tilt it a bit for drama. Take it. That can be the thumbnail right there. Hey NL, welcome back. It seems I haven't learned. I'm back in MP, now with snow. Now with a proper preset for reshade. Start to get better soon. You're still driving? Oh, such a hard worker you are. Don't overdo it, man. I'm glad to hear it, Nick. I'm really wishing that more people watch it, because right now it's not doing very well on the channel, but I am enjoying it very much. So I'm going to keep at it and hope that things change in the future. I think it's a nice series to binge watch. But yeah, because I don't release videos that often, some people get turned off that the episodes only come in like once a week. Nice truck, thank you. It was thanks to the guys over the stream, particularly Jay and Rohan, who pointed me towards the Actros. Because it has, I think, one of the best vanilla sounds there. And speaking of sounds, did you guys see the blog post from SES? Their plans for this year. They shared that 1.37 will include F-mod sounds. That should improve the sounds overall and should give our modders even more capabilities of improving the sounds. EVR will love that. He's been waiting for that. For some reason, somehow he had that info already even before SES announced it. He knew that 1.37 would include F-mod sounds. So I'm not sure who his contact is, but it looks like he knows some people. Thanks, Tom. Good to hear it. No bridge. That's not a thumbnail, it's a toenail. Badumts. Oh man. This is just looking so good. Too bad there's no traffic around, but the buildings covered in snow like this, you could say it looks a bit depressing, but the other way to look at it is it's so cool looking. I don't know, there's just that certain vibe. Have a look at the benchmark because it seems like we are lagging. Ah, yes indeed. 80 FPS and a bit of stuttering and going down. Yes, it seems like this place is pretty busy, and I can understand that's the case because of all the buildings around. That's fine. We are going to Turku, yes. So if you want to join the convoy, that's where we can meet. For now though, just chillin', enjoying the Swedish roads and speeding a bit. Even the indicator sounds are nice by default. I like that. Best dad joke, you said it. Alex sure knows his stuff. ATC DLC ETS2 DLC expected with new sound engine. Yes, 1.37 they'll be focusing on sounds, and looks like 1.38 they'll be focusing on the graphics. So to make use more of the, oh my goodness, that just looks so good. To make use of more the DirectX 11 capabilities. I'm trying to take a photo. This will end in disaster. Before making screenshots, you have to stop your truck. Oh, really? For real? Okay, fine. Oh, dang it. Can't even press the screenshot button for it. They're very strict, huh? Well, I guess what we're doing is a traffic hazard, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, can we stop here? Is this legal, what we're doing? Well, there's no one here anyway. I hope they won't mind. New sound engine called Fmod. Couple of other sims use that as well. I believe X-Plane does use that too. I've been hearing that a lot. To be honest, I don't really know what that entails, but they say it's good. I believe them. And I guess we will be able to hear how good that is when it comes. Sorry if I'm lagging behind chat for a bit, guys. Just getting acclimated to the MP environment. It's a bit hard because I can't just pause anytime I want. So it does take a bit of time. An adjustment for me. Lonely Swedish roads. Still looks great though. Idaho, Iberia, sounds and refresh textures for assets. Oh, you said it. You said it. Let's take a nice... Lazy me. Not bothering to go near the keyboard for easier navigation. This might be the MP shot we're looking for, the thumbnail. I'll take that, thank you. Alright. Getting back to you guys now. FPS issues put you off using ProMods these days. To the details SAS use on their new maps. Yeah, there are some older areas of ProMods where they have not optimized it yet. That came during the time when they haven't learned the secrets. Oh my goodness, this just looks so good. Can we stop again? Yeah, let's just maybe admire the view from here. I wonder if the print screen function will work. Ah, one sec. I remembered something. What do you call this? Reshade has a print screen function. The print screen, the screenshot key is print screen. Can't really have that. But if we say shift page down, that be okay? Okay, let's see if that works. So if I can take a picture like that, that works. Alright, that works. Great. Alright, I'm happy. Let's keep that then. And we should be able to take photos while we're moving, thanks to that trick. So here, if we do that, shift page down, that works. There you go. Okay, good. Sure thing, NL. Nice to see you joining again. No worries. Catch you in a bit. Not in real life. Yeah, in real life, what should you be doing if there's an emergency? I guess there should be a shoulder where you stop. You can just stop in the middle of the road, or even on the side of the road. There should be an emergency shoulder at least. For anything that stops the gameplay, you need to stop fully, I see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months. Wouldn't be surprised, yeah. Even they themselves mentioned that it's not going to be quick. Hey Patrick! Thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. That came out of nowhere. Amazing stuff. GG, man. Enjoy your new badge and join us on Discord so you get the full benefits of being a sub. Thanks for joining the... We still don't have a name for ourselves. The Clumsy Gang. Clumsy Natics. Clumsy Levers. Oh my goodness, I'm not good with names, as you guys can tell. That's why I'll need your help there. The textures for the Actros are not the best when compared with the next-gen Scania and the Renault Range T. But they're not too bad. I mean, they're not super high quality, so when you zoom in, you kind of notice the pixels, but zoomed out like this, they're not too shabby. $70 here, I guess. Yeah, indeed. Three tons of potted flowers. No clue if it's really going to take that long, but probably, more or less. That's how the default game looks. Goodness, it looks so washed out, huh? Man, that looks pretty bad. This one stunts better. Getting more and more reliant on John Doe 6's pre-shade settings now. Oh, yeah. I think FPS optimization is a top priority for ProMods. Leaving the laggy areas. I'm not so sure what their priorities are. I guess it depends. Oh, we actually have a guy behind us. I guess it actually depends on their respective developers, what they're working on, what they are more inclined to do. If some of them are leaning towards the good stuff. Hey, Skazi, that's Skazi, nice. Awesome stuff, you actually caught up. That's amazing. Thanks for joining me on the road. Prepare. We shouldn't be able to turn there, or is that closed? Maybe closed. Clumsy-nator. The Clumsy bunch, like the Brady bunch. It's not half bad. Hey name. Craft Echo. Welcome back. Thanks for dropping by on MP last week. Made it just in time, right? Clumsy truckers might be a good idea. Yeah, that's true. Clumsy truckers is good, but only fits with trucking. I wonder how we can make that work for everything. Zoomed out pixels. In the dark, you don't look bad. Oh my goodness. Let's keep the lights off. GG, there you go. Making use of the emote. Congrats, man. Thanks again. The doggy agrees. Question is, it should be Nantali. Yeah, 9 hours. Everyone looks good in the dark. Sure thing, name. We can meet in Turku. Whoa! Oh, I was wondering what that hood was. Extended hood. That was apparently from SKRS. Nice. There's a rule here in MP, right? That you have to keep your lights on when it's night, otherwise you get kicked. It's actually a very good rule. You look good in the dark. Is this the way we go? I think so. Turku to the right, Helsinki as well. Everybody, welcome to Finland. Suomi. Oh, that entire area was non-collisions. Good to know. So is Turku... So this is officially part of the Baltic DLC, right? And so I think this is no longer ProMods area. I think they removed their modifications here. Does anyone remember what they did? I remember they detailed that. But yeah, it's hard to keep track of all these details. Why is it that in ETS2, even with the frosty physics, the braking is not too bad? In ATS, it's really the worst. Maybe I have my braking settings different. You need DRLs too, to Scandinavia. You need DRLs even with your headlights on? Wow. What good would that do? Stop here. The bloom is real. Quite bloomy. Still can't believe you're a multiplayer. Yes, very new at this. You can go ahead, SKRS. I'll follow you. We can meet in Turku so that I can experience being at the back for a change. That's because it's PMMP. Yeah, with ProMods I can do it. Turn right here. Maybe he's waiting for me. Struggling to join MP for some reason. Ooh. Some other guy there. Hey there. Nice Volvo. Are the servers busy? Not so sure. I didn't have a problem joining. Maybe I saw that they had an issue a day ago, I think, with the servers. Maybe it's back. Don't go behind him, he sucks. If we manage to come up with a convoy later, I'd like to stay in the middle just to experience how a convoy feels like. Because when you're in front, it feels like normal trucking. When you're in the back or in the middle, you get more convoy-y stuff. You get what I mean? Hey James, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, nice. Is it sunrise or sunset? Sunset? Very early sunset. Not even 6 p.m. Clumsy academies? Sounds very intellectual, huh? Equinox Clumsy, that might be a different channel. Thanks for the suggestions. Getting a bit of lag here. FPS wise, 80. Not too bad, but this feels weird. 29 months, the Clumsy years. Thanks for 29 months, Alex. Goodness. It's been that long, huh? That's Finland for you. That's true. Early sunsets and heavy metal rock galore. I heard that the Finnish folks are quite introverted by nature. Not sure if that's true. I don't think I've ever met a Finnish guy yet face to face. I don't think I've worked with one either. So that is purely something I've seen in the interwebs. Having a look at my utilization, looks like we're good. Well, GPU is getting maxed out, but that's to be expected. I'm making it work really hard for the FPS. I can actually lock my frame rate to 60, and you guys shouldn't feel any differently. It might actually be smoother, but I won't be able to maximize my monitor anymore if I do that. So I'm a bit torn about it. How many miles am I going to do? I have no clue, to be honest. We'll try to reach Kirkenes though. Seems like it's only been 28 and a half. Oh, time flies. Or sometimes it crawls. It varies. GG Alex, indeed. All the GGs. Our numero uno, our founder subscriber. It's 29 months. Hey Tesla, it's been a while. How have you been? Glad you made it back. We are nowhere near Mexico though. Almost there. Nice trailer. Is it actually snowing? It is. That's cool. So this is how snow looks like with Frosty mod. And just like that, it's gone. Oh, there it is. You actually don't see that with NL, huh? You can think that was removed. It's nice to see it. But why don't we get anything on the windshield? Oh crap, it's a bit far. Should be able to make up for it. It's a very nice, sleek trailer. We can take that. Not straight truck, but I'll take it. It's cool. Oh, the snow is actually a TMP thing, not Frosty mode. Ah, I see. That's cool. No wonder I haven't seen that before. The Clumsy crew. That can work. The crew. The bunch. The gang. Level 3. Nice. Let's see what other jobs are available here. Nothing goes our way though, so we'll have to look in the freight market. Try to go north. Oh man. Where is that? Burg auf Fehmarn. I think that's one of the new places in the Germany reworks. Nothing goes north. There's one. Takes us on the coast of Finland. Goes back to Sweden. That can work. But this looks better. Turku to Rovaniemi. Yeah. I think I like that. Plus the trailer is not bad. Let's go with that. Used car batteries. 17 tons. Raul and Eblem are working on a new project. That's cool. And you're working on your own. What are you working on? Northeast Mexico. Ah, nice. Good luck with that, man. All the best. 6 to 7 kilometers to pick up this job. We'll have to double check if it won't expire by then. 18 hours. Good. Alright. Wait a minute. Is that officially in Turku? That's so far away. If you look at the flag. That's so weird looking, but fine. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. We are heading to Turku. Well, to the pickup point in... What is this? Ladoga? In Turku. And we'll be delivering it to Postped in Rovaniemi. So if anyone wants to join the convoy, you can join in any one of the cities that we'll be passing through. Over here on the west coast of Finland. Tracing the coast. And finally at Rovaniemi. You're in Spain in ProMods. I think in order to teleport you have to join, you have to do it in single player and then join back in MP. I'm not sure how to do that in ProMods though. So I guess you'll have to enable the mods in single player, ProMods, and then you can join in. Ah, there's Jack. Yarr. 8x4 Volv Actros actually. Nice. You have a job ready? Is everyone good to go? Let me go to... one sec, huh? So that I can talk in here. You might hear me double though. Channel 16. You guys good? I'm going. Across for the win. Oh, I don't have those grill lights. That looks so cool. I should add that. Maybe when we level up a bit. Okay. Your truck just gave birth to a baby truck. Okay, let's get going. This snow is pretty nice actually. Let's go and get our wipers on just to roleplay it a bit, even if we aren't getting anything on the windshield. Let's wait here for Scazzy. Not too shabby looking, huh? Hey Synth! Gang, see? It should be the gang. Clumsy gang. Welcome to the gang. Do I like vanilla? At times I do. Not particularly. But I do want to give MP a shot. And thank goodness MP has some mods at least. Whoa, nice trailer there. He's carrying Scotsman with him. Nice. Let me take a photo of this one. This might be a good thumbnail. Cool stuff. Okay. Yes. So there are actually mods even in MP, just very limited. ProMods, snow, and even comes with the MP specific, TMP specific falling snow. Sure thing, and I'll catch you soon. Almost hit the horn button. It's that immersive, huh? That's cool. 100 FPS. I'll take it. That's great to hear, Gav. Catch you soon there. Did you leave? Pretty heavy. I can imagine. Hey Blah, how are you, man? Glad you can make it today. We are streaming trucking on a different day than usual because I wanted to play more of MP, and I also want to get into mods again. So maybe on Friday. Not yet sure if we're going MP again or we're going with mods. It really depends. But we'll work it out. Which do you prefer right now? Challenging with the winter mod. I can imagine. Do you also have the frosty physics enabled? Going to make it even harder. There you go, Gaft. We'll be happy to have you back there. Hey Rock, welcome to the stream. Just got back home, roads are solid ice. Yikes. Glad you made it back safely. Now it's weird. Am I offline or something? Not really. But I'm not able to press tab. Weirdly enough. Realistic driving. Trying. Not sure how successful we will be. So we'll pick up the trailer and then I'll try to stay in the middle. Maybe we can have Jack in front. We'll see how he feels about that. No, not this one. The next one.
Oh my god, in the front.
Nice. Oh yeah, we need to approve Tom's application. Haven't done that yet. Wasn't there when you looked. Maybe Rohan approved it? What are the channel points for? Good question. No, at this point, they're pretty nice to haves. You can like highlight messages, get access to the emotes even if you're not a sub, as long as you get enough points. Modify an emote with an add-on, like modify the look a bit, squash it, or do some stuff with it. Some nice and good ideas from Twitch there. Just fun. More fun, more interaction. You had snow in the air, but none on the ground at your end. Something is amiss. Why can I not press tab? Why does that happen, guys? Am I still connected? That's great to hear, Gav. Yeah, we'll be glad to have you back. Oh, I have pressed F11. Yeah, that's the problem. I pressed F11 for the screenshots a while ago. I always forget that. Now it's working again. 230 millisecond ping. Being in Asia does have its downsides. The snow is so nice. Set all truck physics to 0. I flipped a few times. Used to racing. Yes, I have that setting already. I think I changed something just because the cabin suspension was too stiff. It felt like it was too much like... how do you say? Can't quite describe it. But we had that issue, so we changed something. But most of the other settings are realistic and set to 0. Truck stability, trailer stability. Only cabin suspension has been changed. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. See? I just made a point to highlight it. That was purely intentional. And not in any way an accident. Does this work? I don't think it works. There should be a clip hotkey that I set up. Create clip. But it seems like it's not working. Let's try that again. Nah, it doesn't work. I'll have to look into that. Saw that. I was just doing a... What do the skaters call it? Like a twirl. Figure skaters. Didn't know trucks could do that too. Lado, guys. This is a new company in the Baltic Sea. Can't quite remember this company. Does have all the bells and whistles though. Even has these animated barriers and stuff. Now give me my trailer. So Turku to Rovaniemi, only one design. It's a Chrono trailer. That is the one, I guess, behind this guy, supposedly. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. You had to return it. You move your head too much. Ah, I see. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. When you initially try it, it feels weird, but you kind of get used to it after some time. You can also tweak the settings for the sensitivity and stuff, but yeah, at the end of the day, some people don't like it. Ask Alex. For me, I absolutely love it. All sims should support track IR in my opinion. Yeah, I thought it was a double as well. It was a fake one. Skazzy and Jack are getting pretty cozy in there. I think Jack is finding a trailer for himself. I have triple screen. Ah, yeah, maybe that doesn't work with track IR. You don't need it anyway, I guess. Cool setup. Is there a garage nearby? Maybe you can get some lights in. Nope, nothing. Oh, but I can reroute though. So guys will have a lot of detours, I'm just warning you. So many detours. That means I need to follow. I need to lead the convoy then, huh? Discover all of that. It's going to take a while. I don't think we'll reach Kirkenes in this stream, to be honest, because of all these side quests, you could call them. 900 kilometers, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get there. You probably got in already. Gonna be fun for Skazzy with this load. Good luck. You'll need it. Yeah.
This one's been dropped off at Coca-Cola.
Sure thing. Where is that?
By Pepsi.
Nailed it. Oh, that one, Coca-Cola. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll be stopping there anyway. Okay. Everybody good? Let's assemble here outside. Nice load there. Who wants to volunteer to stay in front? Yes, by Pepsi. Coca-Cola. What is the cargo?
I vote for winter.
17 tons of used car batteries. Vote for what?
I vote for winter to go first.
Oh my goodness. Is here all week. Is that hazmat? No, shouldn't be. I think it's normal dry load or whatever you call it. La Toga Auto. Oh, it's pretty dark. Can you sleep in MP? Make it daytime, or is it like a server time? I think it's the latter, huh? Catch you soon, NL. Are you familiar with the route where you can meet us up? Let's have a look again at how the default one is looking like. Oh yeah, the default one doesn't look bad this time. Not as washed out, but it's still much better with the preset. Sleep. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's how do you call it? If sleeping works. I don't think so in MP. Hey, Togepi. Thanks for joining. From Japan, nice. What time is it there? 10 a.m.? Are you in Japan for work? Studies? Have you installed the software, Tom? Because the one is you apply, the next step is to install the plugin. It should be a pretty straightforward installation, but you have to download and double click it. Ah, yeah, you need that. Welcome to the stream, Togepi. Let's have a look. Where guys are? Yeah, they're behind. That's good. How's the frame rate here? Should be much better. There we go, yeah. Still not 120 though. I guess that's because of the snow. Speeding. High beams. I guess we can actually have high beams on since we're in the front of the convoy and there's no traffic anyway. If we happen to see someone in front, then we'll just turn it off. It looks a bit scary actually. Reminds me of Long Dark. Ray Mother might come peeking out. Or what was that game we tried on Halloween? Beware? Oh my goodness, that game. We are turning left here. Dropping by and exploring the place. Let's see if Skazi can break in time. Oh, he's doing pretty well. Good job. Like a boss. Convoy with no leader. I guess I'm the leader with no choice. It's a two-step thing. Apply for the VTC.
The sat-nav lady is getting very confused.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Stop! Thank you, thank you. It's getting pretty slippery there. Came for love. Oh, that's great. Wow, love wins. Husband is Japanese. That's amazing. Well, glad to have you here. Japan at this time. How cold is it right now? Should be nice, huh? Full on winter. I have some friends who have moved to Japan. They love every bit of it. Cool. Why am I going here? I just want to discover the town, right? So let's just make a U-turn here. Sorry for the detour, guys. Just being a completionist. Is that the term? Completionist? Trying to discover everything. Incoming! Pretty chill outside. Oh, I wish it was the same here. Here it's, I don't know, it's pretty hot actually here. Big surprise, huh? But we actually got pretty cold weather during December. We got like 26 degrees Celsius. That's as cold as it could get. But then we got like, now we have it 31 or 32. It's pretty bad again. So I'm actually sweating now again. Hey NL, glad you made it. You lead. Let's go with this. I'll make a way to turn around. The convoy is growing. This reminds me of that game in the Nokia phones before. Speaking of Finland, right? Nokia, the former leader in phones, used to love those 5110, 3210, 3310 classics. And they had this game, right? Snake. Everybody was obsessing about it before. This was the time during when I was in high school or grade school, high school, I think. Everyone in the school was obsessing about Snake.
No boinking into stuff today, Jack. Just letting you know.
Fair warning. Let's slow down a bit so NL can catch up. Have a look. Yeah, he's gaining on us. He's headed the right way. Kind of. But yeah, this reminds me of Snake. You know, when you like eat those pellets and become longer. Here we just drive around cities and the convoy just keeps on growing. Bit by bit. And then there were 4. Nice. Alright.
I'm right with you guys if you want to start speeding up.
On our way. Nice. Still no application from Tom. Maybe you haven't hit apply yet, Tom. You must put something in the message box. Ah, that's a good watch out. There's a bug in the system that won't send unless there's a message with it. I see. That might be what happened. Hey Leia, thanks for the host. Hey Miles, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Are you a trucking fan too? What is that sign, guys? Oh, it's 8. I was thinking it's like a padlock kind of thing. Number 8. We can speed up a little, up to 60 kilometers. Should be fine. Even a nice radar there. Tracks our speed. What up? One more detour, I think, guys. Bear with me. Is it this one? Maybe that one. Southeast Asian summer worse than Japanese one. Surely move out in the region in a few years. I have no experience with summer in Japan, so I'm not sure how hot it gets. But I can say that the summer in Southeast Asia is immensely hot. Not the temperature itself, maybe gets, I don't know, 34, 36 at most. So temperature wise not the worst, but humidity, that's where it catches up. So it feels so icky and uncomfortable, and you just want to stay indoors and have AC on all the time. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, and feel free to join us in chat. Say hi. We don't bite. More than welcome to lurk away as well. Southeast Asian temps are hot. You play ATS, nice. Oh crap. Oh crap. Bye sign. Just clearing the sign so my fellow convoy mates won't be in the risk of hitting it. All the possible excuses I can think of. Quarries discovered 90% humidity, just like Japan then. I don't know, maybe 98. Hey Mars, goodness. Thanks for dropping by, man. And thank you for 14 months. Yay resub, yay Clumsy stream. Yay Mars, GG. Welcome back. Glad you were able to join us today. How's it going? What have you been busy with? Japan is way too north, surrounded by ocean, so the humidity will be very high. So maybe it's just as bad during summer, huh? If only you could save up some of the spring. I still have to go through the song winter, spring, summer, fall, just so I know the sequence. It's not normal for me to have to think of 4 seasons. So I can never remember which season preempts which one. Unless I sing it. Sing it! Nice. Great to hear, Tom. Thanks for helping out, Bla. And thanks for the assist, Jay and Alex. Now I'm back in the VTC. Welcome back. Glad to have you here again. Nice. Our long hauler is back. Now get to work. Just kidding. We got the app and software installed. Look at that. Pro moves. Being a support member, he knows his stuff for sure. Yeah, Jay is not allowed in the VTC. He has too many secret stuff happening. He might accidentally spill the beans if he gets in the VTC. Where's that headed? Is it going to be a 60-kilometer journey all the way through? This is going to be a chill drive. Is that 60 or that's 80? No, those are just my eyes deceiving me. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's get up to speed here. The guys in the convoy are probably thinking, what the heck is Clumsy doing? Sightseeing at night? If I ever need to update the software. Yeah, most of the time it's automatic. There are some certain exceptions where you will need to do something manually, but most of the time the updates happen automatically. And I added the announcement for the VTC from the VT log Discord onto our own Discord server in the general VTC channel, so you can go there and you should see the main announcements also appearing there. You can actually change the notification for that so that you get notified whenever there's a message in that channel. The Clumsy tours. Feels like it, huh? I remember watching this movie before. I can't remember which one it was, but it was quite old, maybe back in the 90s. And I can't remember any particular point of it, except that the main guys were rushing and trying to make it somewhere as fast as possible. And they came upon these retirees who were willing to... They hitched on these retirees, I think. And they were thinking of, and the retirees told them it will take 3 hours, something like that. So they happily hopped in. 3 hours is good for them. And then when they were driving, they were seeing everybody just passing them. Like first the cars were passing them, fine. And then the motorcycles, and then the bikes were passing them. And then at some point there were guys jogging or like brisk walking, and they were passing them as well. It's like, what the heck? How fast are we going? And then they asked the old guys, I thought you guys said we would make it like 3 hours. In 3 hours. And then the retirees told them, no, we told you it would feel like 3 hours. I don't know, that line in the movie just stuck to me. Although I never remembered which movie it was. Although maybe we have some old timers here who remember. Where are we heading to? Rovaniemi. North. Heading north. We're still in Finland all the way through.
He named you, Alex.
I was not naming any names in particular, but maybe just some people are more inclined to remember that stuff. We're more in the position. We have an expression in the Philippines. It doesn't translate well, but it goes something along the lines of throwing it in the sky, and whoever gets hit, don't get mad. Something like that, rough translation.
Houston, we have a problem.
What's up?
Perhaps you should have saw this coming, Skazzy.
Skazzy can't fit under the bridge.
Nice. No wonder everyone got left behind. I'll get back to you guys. I'll just turn around here.
Well, it looks like Skazzy had a little bit of a boink moment there.
I didn't know there were bridges where you couldn't actually fit through that large cargo. Interesting. Oh, maybe because it's ProMods area? I'm not sure. Normally, if it's SCS, I would have assumed they would have made everything fit through, even those heavy cargo trailers. There aren't any old timers here? Yeah, 2020, very good year. Yes, we were just talking about it. 1.37, 1.38, and the DLCs that are coming up. Everybody is super excited. Evasive maneuvers. Maybe invasive maneuvers in my case. Yes, are you guys able to... How did you guys fit through? Where is Kazi? Oh, we can actually see players in here. That's cool. So I guess we can make it past the same junction. Oh, he's there. Okay. Wait a sec, guys, huh? Not doing a good job reversing. Oh crap. What is considered an old timer? Depends on your spirit, I guess. If you feel old, you're an old timer. And it depends on the audience.
Well, you have a giant trailer, Skazzy.
Any age above Clumsy is old timer. 8 years old at the moment.
Oh, well is right.
Oh, how true. Indijan, thanks for the host, man. Glad you made it today. This is not gonna end good. Yeah, CB talk is happening, Trumpster. Welcome back. Doing some MP stuff for a change. Hazards on. Oh, you're right. Missed it. Next time. Hey, hello, Dijon. Welcome back. I can get stuck in the UK for sure, but didn't expect here. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I thought it would be smooth sailing, regardless of what trailer you were hauling. We're in great company. Inching closer to half a century. Oh, that's great. That is great. Get wiser every year, right? I'm past that. We teleported to services by using F7. Ah, handy. Smart thinking. We are driving in Finland, making our way north to Rovaniemi. The hope is to somehow reach...
Skazzy, how about you pass me up at the intersection up ahead, because I don't like being in the middle of the pack, because I'm going to blag into someone.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah, the braking. I need to adjust for the braking. First, hey Scotsman. My bad, that was all me. Go to customs and immigration before you enter the border.
Thanks, man.
What border? But we'll be in Finland the entire way, so I guess there will be no border until after Rovaniemi, maybe, huh? It's snowing again. The brakes failed. Yes, let's blame brakes. If only we could turn on autopilot now, then I could have a nice drink. Nice shot of tequila. Nah. Let me mute myself for a second because I will need to cough. Okay, we're back. We should be back. Am I interested in Switch? I actually am. I'm just
Doing 180, as you do.
Who did? Was that you, NL? Hey, Sulaiman. Welcome back. GG. Nice unlocking that emote. Wise use of points. How are you doing, Scotsman? Enjoying ProMods, right? I saw your post in Discord. Welcome to the company, Tom. We trust you'll be working hard. Alright, Rock. Have a good day. Sure thing, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Catch you next time. So, how do we move the time along so it's not night? Is that possible in MP? Like if I sleep, will it do anything? Sign early, stop early. Pump the brakes. There we go. And even with that, still turned a bit too much in here. So other consoles, Switch. We were actually interested in Switch, we still are. It's just quite pricey and we're not sure if we'll make the most of it. So me and Mrs. Clumsy are thinking about it.
Nice work, Jack.
But I'm not sure because it's quite pricey, the console itself, and once you buy it you're kind of hooked to buy the games, right? And the games are super expensive compared to PC ones. Like everything is a AAA title in terms of price. So we're still not sure, but we have played a lot of Switch with our other friends who have bought consoles and we've enjoyed every bit of it. So not yet fully decided, but we do want to try it. And I think Mrs. Clumsy will really enjoy it. Maybe I can give it to her during her birthday. But that's going to be not in a few months still. We'll see. It's really expensive. Still very popular. Yeah, that's true. And I think especially in Japan, right? Probably the Switch is doing awesome there. When we were in Japan a few months ago, or was it almost a year ago? Yeah, Switch games and consoles were everywhere. We were tempted to buy because it was cheaper than buying here in Singapore. I think a bit cheaper. But ended up not biting the bullet on that one. That's interesting. Why is Jack coming from there? That's him, right? Yeah, that's him.
Nearly had a collision just then. I nearly hit Scazzy right on his back.
Good thing it didn't reach this side. At 28. But wait. Valentine's is coming up. And there's a reason to give something. Maybe I should give her a 2080 Ti. I think she will appreciate it, you know, the artistry, the craftsmanship of the video card. I'll give her a nice, good long look at the magnificence of it, and then I'll install it on my desktop. It will allow us to watch Netflix in better quality. All for a measly, I don't know, $2,000, 2,000 Singapore dollars. You just got a Switch. Oh, nice! Congrats. What are you playing right now on it? I saw that there are so many games on it now, like Witcher is there. I think Stardew Valley is there, and all the different Nintendo signature games are there as well. Probably platinum necklace with diamond studded. That might cut it close, yeah. The very famous game, at least group game right now though, for my friends who have Switch is the what do they call it? Overcooked. Overcooked 2. Yeah, definitely a party game. Everyone enjoys it and everyone fights when they play it. Where is everybody? Are you guys still in the vicinity? Yes, you are. Yeah, right behind. Where did Jack go though? No idea. 2080 Ti makes a great necklace. You're gonna get one in March. New Animal Crossing. Chill video gamer. Oh, that's exactly what we like. I heard about this Animal Crossing, but I've never played it. What kind is it? Is it similar to like Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon? You have a farm, you take care of animals and stuff like that? Because I absolutely loved Stardew Valley. It's so chill. It's a shame I was never able to show it on the channel. But maybe there's still a chance. Yeah, Switch is expensive, but maybe not for you, Jay. Yeah, I don't think you understand that definition. Expensive is not in your vocabulary, I think. Your brother, oh yeah, when I reread it, now I understood. So what does he play in it? The new Pokemon game. Ah, I see. Breath of the Wild, yeah, that's an absolute must-have in Switch for those who are into that genre. I've heard very good things about it. One of my friends is super addicted to it, or was. I think he finished, got all the accomplishments, all the achievements, or whatever you call it. Kind of similar, but not really farming. Ah, I see. Might be something I can look at. Is it PC? Is it Switch exclusive? Maybe you should take a look. Maybe it is in the PC. A GG with an accent. What is that? Is that a... the emote is too small from this angle. A pointing finger? a gun-shaped hand? Remember playing Animal Crossing on Nintendo DS back in the day. I had the DS back in the day. It's an amazing console. Nintendo has always been very fond of these innovative consoles, right? Not just pure power in terms of hardware, but more like touchscreens and everything, and those weren't a thing yet. The stylus on the DS. That was absolutely priceless. Gunfinger or thinking hand? Ah, Gotcha. Ah, this is probably where Jack went. Went ahead to deliver his cargo. In Coca-Cola, aka Pepsi or Coke. No. Doesn't fly the same way Jack does it. Nintendo Switch is like $300 there.
You got this, Skazzy.
Can he fit? Yeah, Breath of the Wild is one of the, in my opinion, must-haves when you have a Switch. Has anyone seen a wild Jack? No, he must have logged off or something. Incoming! Phew. $350-ish Canadian. Here it's around 400 to 500 Singapore dollars, I think. So more or less same range. But what's aside from that, once you buy the console, you're pretty much hooked with buying the games, right? Otherwise it wouldn't really matter. And the games cost like, if I remember correctly, like 70 SGD each, so maybe around 50 USD. That's a AAA title every
Clumsy,
time.
I think we should wait because I think Skazzy's in the repair place right now.
Okay, sure thing. Yeah. No problemo. Can hang out here and finally get a drink of water. Or tequila, however you look at it. Jack just delivered his load. But we are in Coca-Cola, right? Is there another side? Oh yeah, there is. There. Maybe we meet him there then. Yeah, we can meet up there, Jack. I'm going there anyway. Exclusive to Nintendo, I see. Thanks, Doggy P. Is that game released already or still only releasing in March? That's why you're waiting until March. Because I might be able to tempt Mrs. Clumsy with that. She was almost interested in Stardew Valley when I showed it. But maybe this will bring her over to the edge. You got a Jadar? OMG. Salmari, I don't think I've tried that before. What is that? Killju? That doesn't sound very safe.
You can go in front, Skazzy, that's fine.
I think he crashed on the wall. Seems like his engine died. It's a vodka cocktail pre-mixed with Koskenkorva Vina.
I think you got a little stuck there.
Pepper, salty licorice. Welcome back, Tesla. March 20 is when it will be released. Okay, thanks, man. Thanks, Tuggy P. I'll wait for it then. I'll tease her
Let's move
about
on
it
out.
and see if she likes it. Thanks for the reco. Track IR. There you go. It's been since last year you saw me. That's true. I guess technically that's true. Happy New Year then. Plenty of time to convince her on the 2080 Ti. I can do a switcheroo. What do you call that technique? Like you offer one thing, and then you in the end give it another one, like this usual scam that bad guys do. I can do something like that. I can entice her to get a Switch, and when she finally gives her okay, I can say like, oh, they ran out, so I bought this instead. But it's similar. We can still play. I don't think I'll be sleeping in the bedroom for a few months at least if I do that. Might need the couch comfy if that were the case. That technique is called divorce. Not something I would recommend then, huh? Links the video. She might actually be watching right now, so if ever I'm doomed, sometimes she drops by and is pretty sneaky. Where are we going? We are turning right here. Well, not here, the next junction. And maybe that's where Jack is. So I'm going to also discover that question mark there. And maybe I can try to sleep, see how that works. Hi if you're watching. Turning too white there. Still not used to the snow. AFK and speeding through ProMods. Were you safe? You were in Spain, right? Are you in Germany now? Ooh, look at that. Merc dealer. Nice. Yarr, there he is. Looks like a brand new truck. Let's drop by a hotel and see if we can get some time adjustments in there. There you go.
Right. You can head out first, Jack.
Okay.
Almost in Germany. Wow, that was fast. Single player. Yeah, if you want mods, single player is the way. Let's go and drop by this rest area, guys. See if we can move this to daytime. Do a bit of an experiment here. And maybe get a Big Mac on the way. Quarter pounder. What did I do for the holidays? We flew back to Manila. Met with friends. It was an action-packed holidays. Every day there was a different lunch, dinner or brunch set up so that we could catch up with different folks, and it was great. It's a great feeling because we don't have that community here in Singapore. So it's a nice change. The rest area is actually here. Might regret this. I'll have to reverse back later, but heck with it. Let's see if this works. Catch some Z's. Nope, not working. Oh, there it goes. Nope, not working. The only thing that happened was we had to pay the loans, which is not good. So I don't think it works. Alright, fine. Thought Bob got him. And he went super quiet. I was thinking along the same lines.
Clumsy, remember, the time doesn't change when you go to sleep in multiplayer.
Yeah, that's the pickle. How do we change the time? Is it possible? Oh crap.
You can't change the time. The time is server controlled.
I see. Okay. I have to stick with the night then. Thanks. Oh crap. This is not good. This feels like Grand Utopia. McMuffins? Oh my goodness, yes. We have that every week for breakfast. Saturday is our McDonald's day. Look at those steerable axles. Nice. Thank you guys. Let's proceed. Jack is ordering us some drinks there. Some snacks for the road. And now I'm hungry. Goodness. Broadcasting the chewing. Man, Skazi's truck looks amazing, doesn't it? Full on heavy haul. .53 p.m. .53. What is that? Mountain time? Oh, there's a bridge. Let's see how Skazi will fare here. Let's slow down. They fit through? Oh yeah. No problem. Maybe that's the goal. Get Skazi stuck. Trap him. Oh, that's going to be bad for everybody else at the back. Oh yeah, the volcanoes. Yes. Yeah, it actually caught us by surprise. Because that volcano has not erupted since the 1970s, from what I've heard. All my life, I've heard of that volcano as just being there, being a tourist attraction. People actually walk near the... it's a tourist spot where they take foreigners around and they go around the crater. And it's been that way for 40 years or more. So it's like... But technically it is an active volcano. But that kind of just slipped our minds because it's been so long since the last eruption. And now it just suddenly came alive out of nowhere. So there was like ashfall a couple of days ago. And the ashfall was so immense that the nearby cities, even not nearby, but even those far away, got filled with ash. Because the ash really shot up like, I think 50,000 feet in the air, something like that. The column was around 50,000 feet high up, so the ash literally scattered everywhere.
How far is that volcano from Manila, Clumsy?
I would say around, roughly around 200 kilometers, maybe? Something like that. More or less. So it's not that far. Time-wise, it would be around 2 hours from Manila to that place, or 3 hours maybe. You swam in the lake. Oh, I see. That's Central Time. Oh. Oh crap. I didn't stop in time. Yeah. That's going to bounce really hard there. Thanks, Alex.
Close one.
Bit of bouncing around. 30 miles. Is it just 30 miles? Oh, that's not far at all, huh?
As you decided to drift around the roundabout, I was a bit scared.
Living life on the edge. That's a clumsy trucker right there. Took like 45 minutes in boat to the volcano, from an island near the volcano. From Manila it's 30 minutes. I guess, yeah, if there's no traffic, maybe you can do it in 30 minutes. But traffic is pretty much a normal thing that it's always taken into account when you estimate. So I would say 2 hours. Oh, nice. Congrats. Now Tom is officially in the VTC. There you go. Congrats, man. Boat traffic. I just noticed we don't have the telemetry enabled, huh? Man, I missed that one. Well, try and turn it on later if you still have time. Yeah, I'm really liking this preset. Just improves the lighting. I don't think there's any performance hit. Let's see. 118. Well, it's maxed out, so we can't really see it that well. Maybe later when we get lower FPS, when we don't hit the cap. But I don't think there's a performance impact on this reshade preset, because it just changes the lighting a bit. Maybe 1 to 2 FPS at most. When is the next stream? On Friday. Not sure yet what I'll be streaming then. Ooh, is that a plane? There is a plane. But if you zoom in, it disappears. Scary. A phantom plane. Not yet sure if we'll be going with MP on Friday or going back to modded. Depends on what mods there are. Thursday for US time zone. That's true. Thursday night for you. Alright. Hasta luego. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Good night. Enjoy the dinner. Let's break early. Still have my guys at the back. Where's everybody? Did something happen? Something might have happened. See ya. Have a good one. Nothing there. I guess I can't even talk with them if they're out of range. But we can wait here. Let's see. Oh, there's one there. Who's that? Oh, there they are. They're catching up. Ooh, nice. Super silent plane. Looks great though. Sierra Nevada. Oh, right.
Oh,
What happened? Yeah, that's a good idea, Alex. I might
Again?
get back into Sierra Nevada. Stay here.
it's kind of fun being behind Scazzy.
Looks like it. There they are. Yeah, there's the gang. What was the problem with this profile, blah? Thanks for fixing it.
Clumsy, if you don't know, Skazzy kind of spun out for the billionth time way back over. So you kind of lost us.
So that's what happened. Skazzy is the new flying castle. Oh, every convoy has one. At least one. Yeah, maybe it's time to get back into Sierra Nevada. In the K100 or another truck if you guys have any suggestion. But I'm pretty happy to get back into the K100 again. It's a classic. What is this? Like a fashion catwalk thingy? Got an update a couple of days ago. Do you know what it updated to? Or what was the update about? Because I made the video... When was that? Monday? Or last... When was that, guys? Sunday. Fashion TV. That's the one. Because I'm getting a few comments on that video where I was driving a K100 and they were sharing how much they enjoyed the truck, so it got me interested in it again. It's nice reading through the comments. You kind of get influenced by the...
Jack, you can overtake me. I'll let you have the fun of being behind Skazzy.
He didn't put a message in the first time, and the system rejects applications that didn't have messages in it. Ah, I see. I see. Ah, so you can drive without a VTC, without joining a VTC, because your profile will get updated anyway. But yeah, that's going to be the missing piece. Well, thanks for spotting it. Awesome stuff, La. You sure know your VTC stuff. Our in-house VT log expert. New cab models. Overfloater wasn't happy with this work? What? How can he not be happy with that masterpiece? That's amazing. I saw the screenshots, but I didn't know they were released already. When I was looking through his thread, I saw there were a couple of new models. Didn't know those were up for release. Nice. We definitely have to check it out then. That looks like a plan. It's probably what we'll be doing Friday. Bridge shot. Slow down here and let's let everybody catch up. Take a shot with everyone in it. And I am out on the other side of the road. My bad. Make it to the quarry? We will try. Still have time, yeah. As Jay says. We'll see. A few new options. It was released for ETS2 a week ago or so. Ah, that's interesting. So ETS2 got a release first before ATS. Oh, who's that? We have someone else there. Hey, Jadao. Dang it! Can't afford these penalties. Good thing it's only 160 euros. Blackout today was actually the authenticator system. Was broken, was trying to redirect. Couldn't. I see. I'm glad they were able to fix it. Do you sleep at 9 p.m. normally, Tom? Just like me? Oh my goodness, nowadays I get sleepy so early. Mrs. Clumsy gets mad at me. Hashtag old guy problems. When 9 o'clock hits, I start getting woozy already. The ATS update was just 2 days ago. I most likely missed it then. Awesome stuff, thanks. We'll check it out during the stream then. I like that plan. Thanks, Alex. You work for VT Log, so you learn a lot helping people get things set up all the time. Yeah, figures, huh? Must have racked up quite an experience there. Okay, guys are still behind. That's good. Between 9 and 11. Yeah, same for me. Between 9 and 9:10. Nah, not that fast. Depends on family life, thanks. Without your meds, you stay up all night long. Ah, I see, I see. Very helpful then, huh?
Wrong button. Sorry for the horn honk.
Passing through a cozy little town here. Had to take a nap today. Up since Sunday, 4 p.m. Oh my goodness, that's intense. Yeah, get some sleep, man. You need it. Everybody needs it. That's something we don't appreciate when we're young, huh? Hate nap times and everything. I hate sleeping. When I was a kid, and they would ask us to sleep in the afternoon, get some siesta time, I hated it. I felt like it was such a waste of time sleeping in the afternoon. Like, I would rather play. But now I understand why. And you tend to appreciate it more. Although I still don't like sleeping in the afternoon, even until now. I'd rather be doing something else. Let's get that cruise control set up. Yeah, exactly. My nephew is the same. He hates it when we let him sleep or tell him to sleep in the afternoon. But with kids especially, you need it so they have a normal sleeping pattern. Otherwise they would stay up at night, wake up in the middle of the night, and It's going to be very bad for the parents. Nice to see someone on the road for a change. Now it's like night time. Heck yeah. Enjoy naps, but your problem is they never become a nap. Schumacher. What did he say? Anyone understand German? I hope there was nothing bad in there. Okay, the guys are still behind us. That's good.
Alright guys, I need to turn off here and chem load, and I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna go to bed. So, hope you guys keep having fun. Have a good one.
Alright. Thanks, Enel. I'm also turning off here, but we're continuing. Just need to unlock this first. Thanks for joining us, man. Have a good night. Catch you next time. Pass out for a few hours. Now that's a power nap. Nice. Maybe let's turn on telemetry. It's not too late. So you get a proper ETA as well. Oh yeah. I hate it with this pickup point. And there's a double trailer blocking the way like that. Oh, that is close. Hey Rohan. How are you, man? What have you been playing? Or are you busy with school again? Okay, let me alt tab for a bit.
Right, I'm out of here. Clumsy trucking, guys. Keep on keeping on.
Clumsy trucking, Enel. Catch you next time, man. Thanks again. Telemetry. There you go. There it is. Okay, good. That crisis thingy. How many episodes is that? Because it felt like it started way back. Is that like a full-blown series? Or is that like the usual crossovers they have every year? I'll have to wait for it to arrive in Netflix though, which will take some time. Five parts, wow. 5 parts, one for each main series. That's usually how it works, right? I always get confused with those mix thingies. So I can never remember which series have the episodes. Because I don't watch them all, so I tend to miss some stuff happening. Hey, rockin'. How's it rockin'? Welcome back. Yeah, quite new to ProMods MP. We're only level 3 or 4, I think. Trying to do more trucking, MP trucking, so I can hang out with you guys better. I'm trying to balance the single player and multiplayer for a change. Oh, that's nice. Nice reflection there. I was looking for the moon when I saw the reflection. have a probably stupid question, but I'm not familiar with the phases of the moon and how it affects or how it looks from different parts of the world, so maybe you know better. So when it's a full moon here, is it a full moon everywhere? Or does it depend on which part of the world you're in? And why is it that the moon is... Like, me and Mrs. Clumsy were trying to figure out where the moon will be each night, and it's in a different spot each night. Like, it's not like the sun, where it's always from the east and then sets on the west. It's more like, I don't know, we're trying to find the pattern. Not quite sure where to look, so we just looked everywhere at night. But the moon has been amazingly beautiful the past couple of days. It was a full moon and it was just super bright. And Mrs. Clumsy is very fond of that. There was a time when we were in the Maldives when we just literally... Well, she started it and I was reluctant, but I appreciated it after a while. She literally just lay down on the ground right in front of our front door. So we were outside our cottage and she just lay down there and looked up at the sky. So we were literally on the floor and looking up, and we just stayed there for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. So I guess if you were like from far away looking at us, it looked like something bad happened because there are two people lying on the floor. Like an accident or something. But yeah, we were just enjoying the view from the sky. It looked very weird though, I guess, from an outsider. But yeah, it was worth it. How do I read your name? Hey, mister. Welcome to the stream. How are you? DECU. Yeah. It's something that we want to read more on. Because the sun is more straightforward, right? But the moon and how it relates to what you can see from the earth, I think it's a very interesting question. Moonstruck, exactly. Yeah. And like, we had our own, like, how do you say? What do you call those? Like, when you're on the beach, this like seat where you're kind of lying down and semi-seated. There's a term for it, right? They have a term for it. But we have those inside the cottage, but the view was not as good as literally outside the front door. It was a bit weird, but it was fun. Funny to imagine. Wow. Convoy. They're doing convoy of their own. Speaking of convoy, where is our convoy? Oh, they're still there. Okay. Good. We are intact and we are almost here. Nice. Oh, there's someone there as well. Looks like they're stopped though. I think we passed this guy a while back. Was he reversing? You can actually hear, what was that, like the Doppler effect or something. Yeah, but I guess it's not so common knowledge, huh? This moon thingy. Quite interesting to learn more about it. I'm sure there's a YouTube video there somewhere. Because we've read somewhere the moon always faces the Earth the same way. So it kind of... quite get it. So it's like it rotates, it revolves around the Earth such that the Earth rotates, when the Earth rotates, and it's always on the same angle or something. I don't get it. Don't ask me to expound. I'll have to study more on it. That might be a nice Valentine's gift to Mrs. Clumsy. A YouTube video showing more stuff on the moon. Or maybe a PowerPoint presentation showing her the facts. That would be a labor of love. Hey! Really? I thought it was green. My bad. He was looking at the moon. That's probably it. Yeah, it was really strange seeing that it would always face the same way. It didn't seem to make sense. But I don't know where that article got it. Maybe it was fake news. We'll have to read up more on it. Disney Marvel is better. Speaking of shows, what are you guys watching right now? I just finished watching the Witcher series. It was amazing. Can't wait for season 2. Made me want to play Witcher 3. I remember playing Witcher 3 before, but I didn't finish it, which is a shame. Back when I was playing, before even I got into YouTube. Ooh, there's one guy there. Big P 1982. I started watching Billions again. Billions is probably my number 3 favorite series, or actually maybe number 2. Number 1 is always GG. I won't expound what that is. You guys decide for yourselves if you're not familiar what GG means. That's the real definition of GG. Number 2 used to be... what do they call it? The Shelbys. Oh man, brain fart. But that series, based in the UK, after World War I era. Peaky Blinders, exactly. There you go. Thanks, Jack. That used to be the number 2 show. That was my favorite. But the last season was I was not happy with it. It went down in ranking for me. My number 2 right now is Billions. Absolutely amazing show. It's the right balance of like financial stuff, business, politics, scheming. My kind of show. The scheming is my favorite. That's why I also like Peaky Blinders. The action, not so much. So I absolutely love the Billions because it's not action-packed at all. It's more the scheming that is the focus. No less shooting. Actually, no shooting at all, and more talking and planning and strategizing. So fun to watch. Finish episode 1 of Witcher, it's amazing. Enjoyed that series so much. Oh, someone's pretty fast. How did you end up here? Jack is on MP. Different name. Same profile pic.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not on MP. No.
Yeah, he's not. Tell him to vape. Vape while on the radio. Why not? He already was chewing on the radio.
I am vaping.
Park it up, please. Thank you. Should work pretty well. There we go. Just even that out. And voila. Turn the high beams just for you. Thanks, Kazi. No wonder things looked much easier. Appreciate the support. Wow! Look at that! Almost 2 levels. Goodness. That was cool. Let's go and get a point high value. Alright. A freight market. Let's go up to Kirkenes. That's the one. Of course, everything's going south. Honiggsvag, there we go. We can do that, I think. That's the North Cape, right? If we didn't have the winter mod, this would have been the midnight sun we would encounter. But I don't think... I think it's the opposite right now. It's the midnight darkness. Yep. New profile just for MB. Started from scratch. Let's go with that guy. 24 tons of basil. I love basil. Okie dokes. Let me see. I think we pick it up from here, so I'll just make a U-turn. Get back to you guys in a bit. Favorite place on ProMods? I am likely to say the same. Blug. I think it's the most iconic spot out there. Let's get a different trailer, please. I don't like that look. There we go. That's more like it. Schwarzmuller. Drinking and eating. Wouldn't put it past him. Drinking both at the same time? Why not? Designated Survivor. I remember, yeah, I watched that as well. I finished the last season. Good thing they continued it, huh? Because they finished season 2 before. They got cut out, and then now they decided to continue to season 3, I think. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. And feel free to participate in chat if you're feeling like it. Season 4 is in the works. I think so. I don't think it got stopped. So many good shows. Now, actually, Titans is something I enjoyed. Season 1 of Titans is something I enjoyed. And Season 2 just became available in this region. I remember it got released a couple of weeks or months back in the US, I think. But yeah, in here, I only got it now. So after I finish Billions, Titans is what I'll be continuing. Yeah. I watched season 1 of Titans and I was pretty sure I wanted to watch the next season. Good to see that it's there now, just waiting for me. So, next trip is worth 600 kilometers. So then, although I don't think we'll manage to make it to both areas, so you guys will have to pick. Do we go to Honigsvag or do we go to Kirkenes in the quarry? Next season is dope, like Rohan might call it. Nice. Looking forward to it then. Alright, Blah. Have a good one, man. Clumsy Trucking. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Scania Demo Center. Oh, I haven't seen it, the update yet. Nice. Oh yeah, Lost in Space. Season 1 I watched it with Mrs. Clumsy. We'll probably watch it sometime later. Right now we are pretty hooked with Modern Family. We just started watching it. Didn't know it was such a good series. We're only in season 2. Has Modern Family ended? Because I think it has like 10 seasons. So if there's one per year, that should be 2009 they started up to 2019 maybe. Never say dope. Not sure if it even ended. Yeah, not sure either. But it's so fun to watch. It's perfect because it's like those like 20-minute episodes. Yikes! Thanks for that. I think Skazi has gone for the night. Thanks for joining us. Jack's still here. Thanks, man. And we have a couple of folks in Rovaniemi. Nice. Oh, Skazi is here. He is somewhere. Okay. Happy Days. Why does that sound familiar? Is that in Netflix? No, I think I'm thinking of a different. Oh, I think I'm thinking of Good Place or something like that. Haven't watched that yet. Yeah, that Modern Family is like 20-minute episodes, super funny, super relatable because it's all about family and all the drama it involves. Yeah. Signage as always. Would have been better to see it in the morning, but MP rules, so we work with it. Nice to see many players here. Feels more alive, huh? Look, there's even a convoy below. 2-person convoy, or is it above? I think it's below, yeah. Incoming guy, is that Skazi? No, it's a different one. Why is Rovaniemi so famous? I think this is the most I've seen. Number of players I've seen. In this profile at least. Ivalo. Okay, we can do that. Let's go with the flow. bobtailing it. Is that the term? I always get mixed up with when you kind of get stuck in the trailer and when you don't have a trailer. Those two terms I always mix up. Jack is tailgating. Seems that way. You can go ahead, Jack. So I can experience being at the back. Let me slow down and give you some space. Although there's no overtaking here, so might not be the best spot. Let's see later when we get on the highway. There he is. Nice. So what would you say is the safe distance? How many seconds? 2 seconds? 3 seconds? What is the official word on it? There you go. 3 seconds, okay. So when he passes that sign, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, look at that. Oh crap. Oh crap. I think he was readying his hunting rifle because he saw a deer. Or whatever that was.
Where are we going?
To the quarry. South of Kirkenes. Stein. He does the same thing in racing too. How do you get that?
Okay.
Nice. There we go. Off we go. Oh, it's the same through World of Trucks. Okay. So that is still working here in MP. Nice. And off we go. Sure thing, Rohan. We'll be here for some time. 1,000 kilometers. Let's turn on the wipers again. What time is it server time anyway? 5:20 in the morning. Oh, it's a shame. That would have been nice to see some daytime here, but I guess daytime will come like 9 a.m. even later the more north we go. Let's see. But yeah, it seems like lag is not such a problem. We're not seeing Jack rubber banding all over the place. Maybe you just need to get some distance in to account for some disconnects, inconsistencies, desyncs rather. Looking good. Have to be more attentive when you're at the back like this. This feels more like MP. Can't just go as fast as you can every time. Howdy, freak. looks more like it. Lots of players here too, that's nice. Looks like lots of MP guys in Finland staying up late. Ooh, fellow Actros driver. Fashion TV is back. With you. Good thing Jack's latency in the stream lag is minimal. I can actually not I'm actually not speaking to him via the CB radio anymore, just on the stream. He's just listening in. Enjoy the stars. Maybe not while driving though, huh? Oh, someone's overtaking. And off he goes. That guy's pretty fast. Oh, just like a racing overtake. So far, people have still been behaved. We'll see if that changes the closer we get to the quarry. Why is the quarry such a famous place anyway? What's up with that? I mean, if it's a port, I would understand more, like the Calais Eurotunnel or port whatsoever. But the quarry? Why? Night driving through and through. Not too shabby. This is pretty cozy though, isn't it? Like the look of that snow just hitting the windshield like that. And then the relaxing night with lighting like this. Not too shabby. Not as scenic as daytime, but quite relaxing in its own right. I'll take that. Good way to balance out the stresses in our week so far. Wait a minute, I'm looking at the time. Is it only 15 minutes to go? Oh my goodness. Might not reach Kirkenes then, huh? Maybe we can do that next time. But we'll try as far as we can go. To go. Goodness, didn't even realize the time.
We can do it! We can do it! Come on! Oh! Reindeer! Gun.
Get your gun ready. What's that number beside the name? Rizlag 6. Oh, there. Is that like a player number? So I guess you don't need to like type the entire name or something when someone's scrolling. Kind of makes sense. Makes it easy. So people cannot hide behind their tricky Special character names. It means Jack is 6 years old. So it means I'm 173. Seems accurate. So you guys are streaming Raft tomorrow? I'll try to drop by. I'm starting from scratch though. But we'll see. Let's stick to 80. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds behind Jack. Yeah. I think this is just safe distance. Your raft is nice sized already. That's good. I'll try to fit in. If not, I'll hang by the border. Get eaten by Bob all throughout. We'll see. Is that a roundabout? Yes, it is. Why don't I see his brakes coming on? Is that not a thing in MP? It should be, right? That's weird. The good thing here is even if we don't finish this job, we can continue it off next time we start. We go back to MP as long as the game doesn't reset itself. As long as there's no massive major game update. So we can continue where we left off. Exactly where we are. And we can continue our journey to the crater. The quarry. So amazing to imagine what they've been able to do with this. How Truckers MP is not even an official mod, and how they were able to just, I don't know, work around the original game and add all this. I don't even know where to start there. It's amazing. An amazing feat. And now they can support mods as well. Well, some mods that they choose. Hey, Ron. Made it just in time, man. How have you been? What have you been busy with? This doesn't look good. Okay, there you go. You were farming, nice. Hey Chunu, welcome back. Thanks for joining. You guys are in the nick of time. It's been so long since I was farming. That is one more relaxing thing, huh? I think I might be too lazy for farming though. My laziness gets the better of me. When I start to imagine having to go through the entire field and then I'm starting off, I'm like, oh, this is going to take so long. But then again, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? The relaxing aspect of it. Whenever I look at the right like that, I keep thinking that there's something behind us, someone behind us. But apparently it's just one of my lights. We have a trailer light there, yeah, that white dot in the right mirror. Very subtle. But enough to make me think that there's someone at the back when there is not. Or is there? Dun dun dun. Oh, it's on Halloween. That's what Courseplay is for. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Autopilot for the win. Yeah, I guess on one end I'm a bit torn if I should use any kind of automation. Like even the, what do you call it? You can hire assistants, right? In one hand, and I want to do it myself, but I'm too lazy. I guess I should settle for the middle, which is still working the farm, but not refusing help from others. Hard worker, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, AI traffic is such an important thing to have. I think it's very hard to implement though.
So he compromises and gets us to do everything.
Come again? Sorry, the engine sound is a bit too loud, I think.
I said that you compromise and get us to do it all.
Oh yes, that's the perfect compromise, yes. I posture like I'm doing everything, but actually you guys are. And I just log in and say, oh, this looks good. Love what you've done with the place. You will be the AI traffic. That can work. Man, AI jobs must be so hard, huh? Imagine the AI traffic being like real guys. And you have to like position yourself where the player will be. So you have to like pass through him, and then once you pass through him, after a few blocks you turn around and catch up to him, and then pass through him again, and after a few kilometers. That must be a very well paid job. That's not AI traffic, that's really traffic. Use the Discord speaky channel, but the CB radio effect is so nice. That thing, so immersive. Troller traffic, that's the one. Less than 200 subs to 20k, on the road to 20k, guys. Thanks for the update, Alex. Wow, so close. We should start planning that convoy. No, I'd rather plan the convoy once we really hit 20k though, just so we don't jinx any of it. But we'll do it most likely on a Saturday. Saturday night for me, morning for US, and afternoon for Europe. One of these weekends. We'll see. Oh, here's the border. From Finland to Norway, I'm guessing. It's nice. Just a simple toot.
Does this mean there's a big shot coming?
Hey Jay, not sure if you can hear me. Thanks for being there. Enjoy the company, the quick company. There we go. No border. Checkpoint at least. I think this is where the fork is. Left towards North Cap, right towards Kirkenes. How far away is it? Let's see. It is 4 minutes to 11. But we are quite close. Maybe we can push it, huh? Yeah, let's make it to the quarry. That's... Can we? still quite far away. I don't think we can make it. Let's stop at the Tana Brew and we'll continue next MP session. Yeah, I think it's also nice because when we start next time, it will be like more... It will be earlier and there will be more chances of having more people in there. Thanks, Jack. Hey, you. Oh, that ended up pretty well. Welcome to the stream. Still can't make it. Oh man, that sucks. Don't worry, it'll be in next time. Yeah, the SCS blog. Super exciting stuff. Sorry, the link had to be blocked by Nightbot. He's a bit protective. Thanks for sharing though, Chunu. Really looking forward to 1.37 and 1.38. And guys, before we end, please don't forget, you can join the Discord server if you want to stay updated with this stuff. And join us for discussions. We have these blogs. We discuss these blog posts. I share updates on what I'm going to stream, what's happening in the channel. And lots of guys are talking tech stuff. We have some insiders sharing some teasers, whether they're modders. I don't think we have any SCS person in there yet officially though. Maybe that's something that we can aspire to have at some point. We have to behave, someone's passing through. Hello there. Almost hit him. Goodness. That was scary. Thanks, Alex. ETS will have a new truck. Yeah, that's great to hear. Maybe the Mac is next, huh? I think that's what everyone is thinking of. Thanks for the escort, Jack. Nice truck. Spark it up here and call it a stream. Didn't expect I'll be streaming ETS2 today. I was thinking more on Raft. Thanks, man. Raft, Elite Dangerous, or X-Plane. But it's nice to see people prefer trucking. It's always a relaxing thing. So we can get into MP again. Let's just hang out here. Blug. That's good. We do have DRLs after all. Nice. Alright guys, let's call it there, just in time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate all the help and the company. Thanks again, Jack. Thanks Jay, Alex, and Rohan for helping moderate stuff. And thanks for subbing, Patrick. And whoever else might be in the stream. Junwoo, you, Run. Great to have you guys here. And Sulaiman. Have a good one. If I missed anybody, thanks for joining. Catch you on Friday for some single player trucking. Probably going back in ATS, but with some mods this time. Have a good one and catch you next 2 days. Clumsy Trucking. And keep in touch till then via Discord. Bob awaits. Yes, catch you there, Alex. Catch you soon. And of course, it doesn't work. Touch Portal still has a bug in iOS. It still hasn't been fixed, but hopefully soon. Here we go. This time it should work. Thanks and bye-bye, everybody.